It's Week 14 of the NFL. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Raiders and the Texans, and it comes your way next.
What better way to... So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
Now it's a deep shot back to the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end. They connect on the deep shot. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come.
They'll throw on first. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. And you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. They go play action on first. Headed out right. He's keeping it. Jukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Here's a throw. Flush down to his left. Throwing deep down the left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Harris on the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Slot man in motion right. From the 35 on second down. He's on the move. He calls his own number again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On the move, looking deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, is touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Man in motion here. To throw it on first down. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's going to throw this one. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. He's on the move. Now here he goes. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah. And throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. They've got a man in motion. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Into traffic, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And what a feat he just achieved. 6,000 yards in a season. I think all of us thought even in this past crazy league that mark was almost unreachable. But he just proved you can get there. Man, he's going to be forever remembered as the first one who did. They'll come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Mitchell again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.